y'all, Blade Thunder coming back at you with another mod for a client. This is a Street Fighter mod. Went ahead and put the coin buttons down there. You already know this stuff. I'm not going to go over it again as usual. But there it is there. They wanted to be able to play Killer Instinct, and guess what? There it is. I had to put a computer inside, and it's just a Street Fighter. I changed the buttons. You know, got the plexi glass cover, all that stuff. And then computer in the back. Can't really see, but there's the computer down there, and then everything else y'all know what you have to use to do that. So it's just HDMI converter if you're going to use the same screen, and you know, the buttons you're going to want to use. And you got the amp if you want to use the same speaker, and that's it really. And then the audio out, RCA's out when you're using the amp going into the computer, and that's it. So I'm about to go in here and sit down and show y'all. This is going to be the dual boot. I'm going to show y'all dual boot. So I have RetroPie loaded on Ubuntu. Sorry about that. And then I have Windows loaded so they can play, you know, PlayStation Remote on the Windows. And I know some people will probably say once you just use big box and all that type of stuff, but this is the I showed them this way so that way they can have the games and then they can do whatever they can do on the other side. So it's kind of split up. So I wanted to show y'all that. So here we go. I'm gonna put it on my tripod here and show y'all. Here we go. All right, y'all. It's gonna be a little dark. I'm just gonna show you the screen and everything, what I'm doing. And this is the dual boot. This is RetroPie on the computer. It's gonna go through. You already know about all this. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna just reboot it. And then I'm gonna boot into the Windows, so I can show you the two different ones. So right now I'm into Ubuntu and and it, you know, have RetroPie loaded on that side, and then I have a Windows side. So I'm just gonna get out of that, come down to quit, and I'm gonna go ahead and restart the system. When I restart this, it's gonna give me the boot, the dual boot area, to where I can go into Ubuntu, or I can actually go into the Windows Manager. As you see, it's going to give you about 10 seconds. I have it on the main for Ubuntu, because that's where, since it's the game thing, I'm going to just go, when you move the mouse and keyboard, it's going to actually stop the timer down at the bottom, and then you can come down into the Windows Manager. So I'm going to boot into the Windows Manager right now, just in case you want to, you know, you got your game side and you got your Windows side, so nobody can mess that up. You know what I mean? If you want to go to the Windows side, get that taken care of. That way, you can do what you got to do on that side, and if they want to play some games on one side, you ain't got to worry about that side getting messed up. So I'm just gonna let this go right quick. Just wanted to give y'all a little explanation. And yes, this has the normal hard drive in it, so it's gonna take a minute, but I wanted y'all to see. Hopefully y'all doing okay today. Alright, booted on the Windows. This is the Wi-Fi system, so now I can just go down there, connect to my network, and do what I got to do on the Windows side, you know. So now I'm just gonna come down. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit the power button, and I'm gonna restart. And like I said, you can't put like big box and all that stuff on the Windows side. So if anybody's wondering why I'm doing all this, like I said, that's why I was doing it. Have two separate sides. Can't really mess anything up. And again, it's going to boot to the main menu as always. I'm just going to go ahead and go into the RetroPie and Ubuntu. I'm going to go ahead and go into that. But it's just, if you want to have different partitions, it's just basically separate partitions that you can have. You know, one side doing whatever you need to do on that side, you know, RetroPie arcade games, and the other side is the Windows side. So wanted to just show y'all a little mod that I was doing for a client and everything, and show y'all how it come out. I'll give y'all a little gameplay here in a minute. And this is what I do, man. I use computers. Raspberry Pis are good too. Don't get me wrong. All those, they got images where you don't have to worry about putting all the games and stuff on them. But this is just a clean install, especially if you use a solid state drive on these. It'll really boot up just like my other ones I have. So it'll really boot up quick. But you can load all this stuff on the computer and have the same WAD emulation station on there, so you don't have to go through all the other stuff. It works just like a Pi image would, and you go through it. I'm just gonna go to last play, Killer Instinct here. And go ahead and play. Everybody like Orchid, you know how they go. Oh, yeah, I'm getting tore up. Oh man, that ain't good. That ain't good. Ah, they got me, man, got me. Oh, come on, I can't be losing. There we go. Get down, you know what I mean? Alright, y'all, just wanted to show y'all that. At least I didn't go out looking like a punk on that one, I came out looking good. So just wanted to show y'all what y'all can do and stuff like that with a computer inside, different stuff. You can have different runs, whatever you want to do, alright? And then on the buttons, let me just go down here. So on the buttons, if you want every fighting game to work, let me turn that down. So if you want every fighting game to work where you don't have to worry about doing the button configurations, I do the Mortal Kombat configuration. So it's A, furthest to the right, B, furthest to the left at the bottom, X, furthest to the right, Y, furthest to the left at the top, and then left, and then left shoulder, right shoulder, right here in the middle. So that way every single fighting game will work for you and you won't have to worry about reconfiguring it. But that's up to y'all. But I appreciate it, and thanks for coming to the channel. Y'all have a good one. Peace.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face. Tell me that you love me, even if it's fake.